Hello and welcome to the Roots and Ropes podcast, where Nathan, your celebrated host, just kidding, I'm not celebrated, talks about lessons, concepts, and ideas to the youth that I'm learning as a teenager, going through the journey with you to help you succeed and deal with today's problems in this world. So what is the Roots and Ropes podcast? Other than it being an inspirational podcast and for the youth, there are lessons, concepts, and ideas that not only are presented, but they change, grow, and modify over time. Why? Because it's a journey, not a destination. As we grow and we change and we make ourselves better over time, so do the lessons and ideas that we use. And so that's what happens here. And so who am I? My name is Nathan. And I'm outgoing, happy, smart, caring, helpful, funny. Actually, no one thinks of that I'm funny. But I wish. I personally think I do, but I think highly of myself, so I won't be cracking too many jokes. And hopefully you'll see these qualities come through more and more episodes. And a person with passion and purpose to strive for, which is what all of you have. You just have to find it, and that's why I set out with this podcast. So earlier, I love listening to motivational speeches and going through as much educational content as possible. I would look for the summaries and just go on to the next episode. I would try to absorb as much information as possible. But everything I watched was never directed towards the youth, because either everything was generic or for adults. I mean, the youth are the world's future, and they're one of the hardest faces. You choose where you go to college, you choose your career, but everyone tells you how to fix those decisions. Nobody tells you how to make them. So I started writing motivational and inspirational speeches just for the youth, because I felt that I could connect with them and I could grow with them. I realized that whatever I'm also learning from others and from my own experiences should also be given back, because self-development is key. So I set out to create my purpose, and that was to use my inspiration and knowledge to help the youth, the world's future, succeed, deal with today's problems, and make their lives easier. And so this is my current purpose. And so the reason I say current is because I'll keep saying this. It's a journey, not a destination. It changes, it grows. You discover more and more qualities of yours that you can use. And so that's why I'm saying current. And I wanted content with value. And it may not have been for every single youth, but I wanted value. And so when I went through so much content and 50% was just a waste, I chose that on my podcast I would make sure that didn't happen. Every episode, I'm going to say who this is for, so that the people who it isn't for, I don't want to waste your time with stuff that isn't relevant or valuable to you, because you probably already know it. So what are the roots and ropes symbols? Well, the roots are your foundation. They're your heritage. They're your values. They're the start of everything. They're your core, and it's where you start. The ropes are the climb to reach your vision and achieve your purpose with your passion. And you can sometimes slip or fall, and you can move down a little bit. But the point is to keep growing and growing, because it's a journey, not a destination. Everything is growing. And so I was about to call it roots, ropes, and reach. But I realized that showing your reach would limit how far we would think. And I decided that I wouldn't be showing what your reach was, because I don't get to decide what you're capable of. That's why I don't show it. But that's what this podcast is all about. Episodes on every Tuesday, and be ready to subscribe.